What a view from the rooftop of the Four Seasons Hotel. The Disney Lake Buena Vista district is massively full of family-style to five-star dining. There are so many outdoor dining opportunities and incredible views. Behind me, things like Epcot. And of course, at night, from many of these places, you can see fireworks. I'm about to experience Capa. It is a combination of Basque cuisine from northern Spain combined with a contemporary steakhouse. Let's go inside. So I'm here with Chef Tim.
Good to have you.
Normally, I'm uncomfortable with such a thin, healthy chef, but I'll make an allowance today. What are we gonna make?
We're gonna do two things. Pescado dish, and we're gonna fire off the porterhouse. Perfect.
It's smelling good already.
So we have the red snapper right here.
Snapper. Where's this from?
This is from the Gulf.
West side of Florida.
Right in the pan, medium high, so let the skin cook slowly. We're gonna do the stew. A little blend of oil,
Yes.
high heat, and the clams take the longest, so we're gonna give them a couple minutes.
And this is a typical Spanish dish?
Correct. And you'll
From
find
the
this
Basque
in the Basque
region.
region, yes. Now we got the mussels in there.
Yes.
Get that garlic nice and toasted.
Woo! We're struggling. Don't worry, Chef. We'll get there.
There you go. Just move it off a little off of the fire.
Is that all right, Chef?
Perfect. We're gonna add a little white wine.
Spanish, I hope.
Of course, some shrimp stock, and then we have our chickpeas. We've raised the chickpeas in a little bit of vegetable stock and olive oil. Let it kind of come together as a stew for about 3 or 4 minutes. A little salt, some preserved lemon, give it a nice acid in there.
And you've got two different salts.
Yes, the kosher salt that we're just gonna season the stew, the fish with, and then we have the sea salt that
Okay.
will finish it at the very end. Fish skin should be nice and crispy.
Oh, very nice
Right there.
skin.
Cherry tomatoes, some butter.
I'm not mentioning the butter. Is that a secret? Bourbon-flavored fish sauce. Very devious.
All right, how about you check your steak?
Yes, sir.
You don't need to flip it, just kind of turn it off the fire a little bit. We are gonna throw the shrimp in, about half of them.
How about all of them? He said half. I didn't understand.
A little bit of parsley, some torn basil.
Can I taste the shrimp? Thank you, Chef.
Get our mussels and our clams in the bowl. So we're gonna get the chickpeas, the shrimp, some of the herbs, the tomatoes, and a little broth in there. Fish right on top. We have a little sea crest here.
Not Ryan Seacrest, though.
No. Olive oil, touch of lemon, and a little Malin sea salt.
I'm normally very heavy on the salt. Is that okay, or a little more? Have a little more. Thank you, Chef.
And we're done.
Let's get
We'll
my
get
steak.
there.
This is my baby. I like it charred on the outside.
So we're gonna take it off the bone, slice the strip.
That was a big piece. Let's go and sit down and eat. We are talking serious Spanish starters here. We have the Iberico ham. I am told this comes from the black-hoofed pig, that it's been aged for 3 years. And guess what? It's only been fed acorns. Okay, I cannot wait. No, it's incredible.
So this is a classical pairing, the ham and the pan con tomate, to eat as a starter. So we have a Spanish baguette grilled over the oak, and then we top it with a tomato pulp, and we just toss it with sea salt, vinegar, and olive oil.
Very, very nice bread. The tomato is very unique.
Next, we have the beer brine pork belly.
Okay, this is my absolute favorite.
This is a local pig that we have from a farm around here.
Okay.
So we brine the pork belly in beer for 24 hours and then roast it for 2. And then we cut it into these bite-sized portions, quickly sear it in a hot pan, and we serve it with an apple butter and Marcona almonds. And it's topped off with a little mustard green.
I don't know what to say.
It's good, huh?
No, it's beyond. It's beyond. It's perfect.
This apple butter, it's kind of like an applesauce, but it's a little bit more complex. We cook the apples for about 16 hours. Caramelize them, puree them.
One of the traditional roasts in England would be a roast pork with applesauce. And this is bringing back memories for me of my childhood. I'd rather you didn't have any more.
Here we have the charred octopus with celery root, and then we shave smoked pork on top of the octopus.
Really? You know, at school, I was known as the kid that wouldn't share. So,
Well, we get the share right now.
go easy. Very good. Nice and chewy. Sauce unusual.
That is a pistachio romesco. We make this one with green peppers and pistachio.
Okay, I'm anxious to try the snapper. Really nice. And there's a nice kick in the sauce.
Spicy Spanish paprika.
Now, I already tried this whilst we were cooking. All that you did with the oak, that's a big part of the flavor.
We like to let the simple salt on the steak and the flavor from the smoke of the oak do the talking.
Well, you're doing a wonderful job, and thank you for having me in the restaurant.
Thank you for coming.